Hello everyone, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition, where I am feeling powerful. Mostly because we have just taken our first long rest of the campaign. And so you'll see we all have full health, we have full spell slots, couple of prepared spells have changed because we have the ability to do that on long rests. And now we're just going to nip back into the Druid Grove because there is an encounter I am aware of just up this hill. And we're just going to go and take care of that because we are pretty close. I say pretty close. We're more than halfway to leveling up. 871 more XP till we hit level 4, which will be the cap of the leveling that we can achieve in early access. And so just at the top of this hill here, there is an encounter we can get involved with. If I was metagaming, I could sneak up and try and get the jump on this guy, but I've seen this encounter before, but our heroes don't know that, so we'll play this as if they don't know. And there is initiative. They are surprised, which is great. And they are 54 feet away. So Astarion could attack with his longbow, but instead we are going to have him bonus action dash and then close the gap for a melee attack, because then in subsequent turns he has bonus action offhand attack for an extra attack. 10 damage straight off the bat is pretty damn good. Let's see if Gale can match with a firebolt. Let's close the gap a bit. No, he can't. Then it's the civilian. Then Shadowheart's in the party. Quick Sacred Flame. Reasonable 3 damage. And we can't get far enough with our druid legs, so let's Thorn Whip over there. Drag that guy over here for us. Or we miss. But while we're here, we can Shillelagh, ready to try and close the gap and do some more damage next turn. They are surprised, so we get bonus round this turn. So we are going to main hand action attack, and then offhand melee as well. Then another firebolt, please. 3 whole damage. Civilian takes their turn. Standing right in the middle of the fray. Real good place to be. Let's see if we can do 2 damage with a Sacred Flame. We can. And that's 50 XP for everybody. And before we have this conversation ahead of us, Astarion, if you would please offer some guidance to Andrew. That will make any checks that we have with this person that we've just saved a little easier.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
I don't know what a soul coin is, but I kind of want one. Deception, you got me. Hand over the coin and I'll be on my way. A massive 1. Oh, there's the nat 20 we really needed.
That bloody Irenes. Devils just can't stand to lose. Here. Now go back to the pit that made you.
Very good. What is this thing that we have acquired? Soul Coin. Strange, incomprehensible whispers emanate from this coin, pervading your mind with rage and despair. Well, if that just doesn't fill you with all kinds of warm, fuzzy feelings. Also, this flat rock, can we move it? I know someone's sat on it right now. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not know that was going to knock you down or injure you. I assumed that there might be some kind of hidden treasure underneath. No? Well, that was awkward. Bugbear, do you have any potions or gold? Poisons or gold, that'll do. So there we go, 50 XP closer to getting our next level. More than 50 in fact, perhaps. Because as I say, once we get to level 4, that will be the limits of our powers in the early access play. So now we'll walk back over. I think we're going to head back towards the blighted village over here. There was something going on in the north with a windmill and lots of jeering and laughing. And I'd like to know what all that is about, honestly. Thank you for opening the door for us. That's very kind. So, as we walk, I hope everyone's enjoying the series. I do have some other ideas for things to do in this general vein of Let's Play in the future. I'm thinking possibly a Muggles run where we try and do the whole thing with no spell casting. What is this? A run with no spell casting, or perhaps just a 5th edition solo run where we try and take one character and do it all without any party, but that sounds like it's going to be incredibly difficult. But first, let's see what's going on here. We're a druid, we know about animals.
It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
Well, there's no apple in its mouth.
The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brainworms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
But we're medicine proficient. 5. Natural 1. I don't think this is a case of life or death, and so I'm not going to spend my rerolls here.
Seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. But you can't find any sign of a wound.
See? Nothing. Come on, we're wasting our time.
Alright, sorry Mr. Boar. Over the river you can see to our right the cave where we dispatched that owl bear a few sessions ago. We've already seen this lot of corpses here. And this is the blighted village. We came out of this blacksmith's door previously and had a conversation with the ones watching from above that we should be allowed to pass safely, so they're not giving us any trouble. But it's over here that I'm more interested in. These guys seem to have some kind of fascination with this windmill. So let's set ourselves up for an ambush of our own, and we'll see how things play out. So, starting with Astarion. I know this is down just here is the barn where we had the encounter with 2 people having a bit of fun, as I believe the narrator said. So we will wait here to shoot through this gap in the wall. As for everyone else, Gale, can you get up on this rooftop? Is that too high for your little legs? Path is interrupted. By what? Journal. Rescue the gnome. Oh, there he is. Brachus root. We will see what we can do for you, kind sir. Gale is going to sneak there. Oh, no, no, no. Every time I click a portrait thinking I'm selecting the hero and it doesn't double click and actually select the hero. Sneak. Sneak and move off. Then Shadowheart. Please join Gale up there. 2 people up on the high ground seems advantageous to me. Go on, if Gale can get up there, we can. The path is not interrupted. I'm listening. Gale is not stronger than Shadowheart, so Shadowheart should be able to make this jump, I'm sure.
Look at him fly!
There we go. If you could crouch as well. Good. And then Andrew. I imagine we're going to be kicking off with some wild shape in just a second, but you never know, we might use our moonbeam. Let's go into turn-based mode. And now we can all get off an attack before everything else kicks off. Question is, who first and where? Astaria needs to get into position proper. Sneak attack. Even if it is bugged and won't actually give us the attack damage. And we have stealthed successfully. Wow, that did a lot of damage. That must be correct. Armor 111 for attack plus proficiency. Plus 3 dexterity modifier is 16 for a damage roll. 1d6 piercing times a lot of equation equals 8. But they took... Unless this thing wasn't at full health... They took way more. They took, what, 16 damage? 19 damage? Oh, there's the regular damage. And there's the sneak attack damage, perhaps? Not entirely sure, but either way, I'm very grateful. And I found a mysterious hole, which we will worry about after we've done this great big fight of many mysteries. Question is, if the rogue now hides here, and we end our turn, are they going to find us, or are we going to be able to make another attack? If we go... Let's not kick this off yet. Let's see if we can make another sneak attack.
We should probably eat him, right?
I guess the world is taking its turn. And then we can go again. Very interesting. Ranged attack. The warg is dead, even if it's still standing there. We are gonna bonus action hide because we're a rogue. End that turn. End that turn. End that turn. End that turn. Someone's suspicious. But we're actually getting away with this. This is very interesting. Unfortunately, we now have a vision cone on this space. So I don't think we're going to get away with standing there and making another attack while this person is stood there. However... no. That was... Yes, okay, so... Shadowheart jumped off a building, casually. If Astarion moves in slightly, hides... He's not hiding. I asked you to hide. Well, let's just hope this goblin doesn't have enough movement to get over here. No, but they did turn their back. Foolish move. It's a nat 20. How many times can we make this work? Because we're making this fight way easier than I anticipated it being. Shadowheart, I guess, go over to Astarion's side in case he needs support. Dash. They take their turns now. Someone's rolling stealth. No one's instigating a fight with us. That's good. And we have our turn again. I'm wondering if we could get like a shatter in just here, because that would do a lot of good work. But Gale is kind of in the worst place for it. That seems pretty good. This will kick off a fight. But I think we've gotten enough advantage from our sneaking. And we're... either he's still hidden or we're just not in combat yet, but... this is going exceptionally well / bizarrely. Oh, we are too good. It's like we've had a long rest and this is now the easiest thing to do in the history of the world. Shadowheart, carry on round. You've come this far. And Andrew. That one is dead, just hasn't animated down yet. I'd like to get that guy down, but so long as we're not in combat yet, I'm just going to keep taking the advantages we've been given. There is combat nearby. Who's in the combat? Gale. Okay, it seems we can't quite go into turn-based mode while all this is kicking off, so let's get everybody involved as soon as possible. Excellent crit. What's going on? Why are we back? This is where the bugbear died in our encounter earlier in the session. That's a very peculiar bug. Shadowheart, please come get in the fight. Okay, we're all in. Gale, what are you up to, buddy? We are being attacked. Sure. Can we Thunderwave both of these guys? That's Witch Bolt. We don't have Thunderwave. We got rid of it for Burning Hands. The cone is a little small for that. Can we... That gets both. So...
Stop! I give up! Mercy, please. I know things. If you let me live, I'll make it worth your while. I promise.
Talking you might live, if it is worth my while.
My lot are camped nearby. I can get you inside. No hassle. You can loot it, do whatever. There's a hidden path. Past the bridge into the camp. Over to the side before you reach the first guards. Easy.
How many are left? Not too many. And I think if we let them live and they go back to camp, their camp's only going to know that we are still to come, and that doesn't seem good to me. No mercy today, Goblin.
No, wait!
Oh, they both went down. Great. Are we... Is that the whole fight? We're out of initiative. Andrew, is there one up here? Wow. That is not how I expected that to go at all. Not too much more experience from that, but join us next time and we'll see about getting this windmill stopped and rescuing the dark gnome that's attached to it, the deep gnome, excuse me, and pilfering what we can off of these dead goblins before we carry on to our next location. Whee! There it goes. Alright, thanks ever so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the show. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.